Good morning, friends. It's Curtis Robinson, and I am running your favorite mage, the coolest mage of all time, Arctos. So Arctos is a true mage with a staff and light armor, and that's kind of how I'm going to play him for, well, until something really bizarre happens. But basically, I'm having a lot of fun with him. I'm here at the Bestial Clergyman's Chamber here, and we're kind of on the map. We are way north here in Caelid, okay? So, I've already beat the dragon along this bridge, but I haven't beaten this gargoyle. And the gargoyle is crazy tough. But I have figured out something interesting about him. Now, you can fight him, run around, try and duck and dodge him and so forth. But I think if you guys kind of want to watch a fairly safe approach, I'm going to get on my horse. Alright? And I'm just going to hit him with rock sling, and I'm going to zoom around. I think I can hit him once for sure, maybe twice. If I get killed, it's not a big deal. I'm kind of going to experiment with this. But he comes back to this position and turns his back and basically gives us another stinking free shot. I am not sure if I can hit him 3 times and he'll be stunned. That would be awesome if I could do that. But I don't think he'll stun easily, that's for sure. Needless to say, the key is I'm going to kind of hit and run, hit and run, hit and run. So this first time I truly expect to get killed because I'm going to kind of figure out how many times I can hit him. So let's give this thing a try. Let's see how I do against this crazy gargoyle. He's crazy tough, I'm serious. So I'm going to give him a shot. And let's hit him one more time. Alright. Oh, and he's going to kill me. I did not stun him, but I did get the 3 shots off. Did not do a ton of damage, I gotta be honest with you. Now, I safely was able to get off 3 shots. I kind of make this little pattern here. I run down, get way out of his range, because he can still shoot me. He's got like a roar attack. And he screams at me, basically. And see him way over there? He's going to start to kind of head back to his post. So I'm going to head back the same way that I came. A little marker for you is to go right under this branch, or this root. I guess it's a root. Head back over here. I'm going to take the circuitous route with a little bit of cover and concealment here. You can come a little bit closer if you like, but see him still out there doodling around? And then I just kind of watch him. And he, from what I've seen, he is down there looking around for people, but he doesn't have good sight or something, and I should be able to take him down. By the way, it took a third, about 30% of my mana, my FP. I've got 4 of these. I might have to go back and switch out a couple of things. Let's do that just to be safe. There's no sense getting to the end and not having enough FP to freaking beat this guy. Let's go back and reset. So we just kind of used that first shot kind of as just an idea of what we could get away with, right? Alright, just in case I'm going to leave myself 2 flasks. Alright, so let's do that. I got 6. Let's hope 6 is enough. Alright. Alright. Now there are more powerful spells out there. I just don't have them yet. So Rock Sling is what I've got. And I know he's resistant to a lot of things, but I don't think he's resistant to that particular spell. Notice I angle myself this way for a good reason. Number 1, I want to be able to hit him with all 3 shots. Number 2, I want to run quickly that direction, which keeps me alive. Alright, we're going to give this a try here. Let's see. So we're going to go 1 shot, 2, and 3. And we're going to boogie out of there. Oh, why did I do that? Wrong button. And that's what happens. And I'm dead. Well, now you can see why we have to do this the sneaky way. I absolutely hit the jump off the horse button rather than the sprint button. Alrighty, well, you guys can see how tough he is and why I am doing it the way I'm doing it, right? Of course, there he is, minding his own business, standing guard. That's his post, right? Alright, let's do that. Let's get our head back in the game. Let's click on him. Let's hit him 3 times. And 1, 2, 3. Click off of him and hit the gas. There we go. See how that worked? Alright, so we're back kind of where we were the first time. Making the loop. By the way, why do I get on and kind of sprint away? Well, because he'll absolutely kill me. You guys saw how effective that was when he hit me. He knocked me, I was off my horse, he knocked me down 1 time, the second hit totally obliterated me. Alright, there he is up there. We're going to circle back around. By the way, that is a Vulgar. We don't want to really get him involved because it's just going to cost us mana, you know, FP, and it's going to cost us health if he hits us. We don't have time to be fiddling with that guy. We're focusing on taking out a very, very powerful adversary using strategy. Alright? It's not exactly, you know, a bunch of garbage or a bunch of bullcrap that we're doing here. This actually makes sense. If you understand the behavior of the enemy, or your opponent in this case, if you understand the behavior, if you watch him, they're going to kind of show you where their vulnerabilities are, where their weaknesses are. Alright, and he's still down there. Can you guys see him down there? He's still kind of doodling around looking for me. And he's creeping on back. So we're going to see if we can hit it with another 3 shots. 3 shots are pretty good. Now you can do this if you want to be super safe. 1 shot, run away, 1 shot, run away. It just takes forever. In fact, mathematically speaking, it takes 3 times as long. So I'm going to, there he goes, he gets back into his position. I'm going to go get back into my position. We're going to kind of do this thing here. By the way, for those of you that have watched The Matrix, which I love, it's a great movie, remember that they figured out the weaknesses of the system. And with the weaknesses of the system, it enabled the heroes to kind of do stuff. So this is a legit premise, not only in movies, but in the military. All right, 3 shots. Here we go. And 1, 2, and 3. Walk off, and he still got me. Crud. If I can get back in here, I can maybe live. All right, this is a backup plan. He can still hit me, and he probably still will if he gets that voice attack on me. We're going to let him chill. Meanwhile, I've lost my horse. In order to get him back, I'm going to have to use my last potion. Ah, sucks to be me. I guess most of the hit went into my horse. Kind of keep that in mind. So I don't have enough life to take a legit hit at this point. So you guys might be wondering, first, why not run inside and fight it from indoors? He can't get you indoors, right? He can. He can totally get you. I think I may ultimately try that. It'll be a little bit shorter ride. But let's see if we can angle for the doors, maybe. It's this 3rd shot that's causing me a little bit of grief. Okay, definitely. Let's do 2 shots. 2 shots. Let's try running indoors. We'll give it a shot. Good experimentation. All right, there's 1 and 2. Look off of him. Head for the doors. All right, and really head for the way back. And hopefully he can't kill me from back here. So see how I got those pylons in the way? He can knock those down. By the way, he knocked down 1 already. And maybe I can be even safe here once he knocks those pylons down. These big pillars. Oh, he crushed 2 of those pillars with his roar. That is an interesting thing. Kind of shows how powerful this guy is. Alright, oops. And now I'm dead. I thought he was back in his post, and I'm not. How funny is that, guys? Okay. So much for my military tactics and my brilliance, right? I did something stupid, and the enemy got me. That's kind of the way of things. Where are my runes at? Way back here? That's weird. That's weird that they're up here. Alright. So the time that I need to be away from him to calm down is far longer than I anticipated. Alright. So anyways, this is a bit of an experiment, and again, if you had a more powerful mage with a more powerful spell, it would definitely help. Let's do this one. I'm going back to plan 2, 3, click off of him and get the heck out of dodge, because that seems to work. Again, I take him on a little ride. I escape him. Don't aggro the other locals. You know, the Vulgars they're kind of like little imps or little gnomes or something. They're short little dudes. Right, now he can still hit me with that breath weapon from here. Here it comes. I don't know if you saw it, but he did his yelling attack at me. His roar attack. Yeah, let's go ahead and boogie on back. I think I'm relatively safe. I stay out of the line of sight. That's again why I'm taking the circuitous route. Keep my distance. Alrighty. Remember last time I got here and I watched him? I failed to do that indoors, and that's why he stabbed me, like one-shotted me. Also, by the way, quite funny. Oh, man. You know, sometimes when I get hit, I get jump scared. I'm like, whoa, okay, he got me. That was so fast, I was just like, oh, look, I'm dead. I totally didn't see it coming, and I was just absolutely dead. Like, oh, surprise, here is a double-bladed spear. I guess I call it a twin blade in this game. And now it's in your freaking, through your body. So about right here, relatively speaking. Take the angle, make the shot. Let's see if we can do 3 more. 1, 2, 3, click off, and haul butt. It's going to take me a minute to beat this guy, but with patience, you can do that. You can beat these guys with a little bit of strategy. So again, I like to talk about my son Caleb, who plays this game, but he's such a different gamer. He would literally take his character, level him up, get him to where he was very powerful, give him a great heavy colossal weapon, like a colossal sword of some sort, and then he would go fight that guy. And he might use an ash, you know, a spirit ash to help him, but he doesn't do it on horseback. He hates horseback. It's just his play style is brutal, straightforward, and it works for him. So this isn't the only way. I am going to say that for me, particularly as a soft-skinned mage, I don't wear a lot of armor, and I'm not swinging a colossal sword. This is a way, a strategic way, a conservative and smart way, so we don't get freaking hacked ribbons, right? I'm going to check my equipment, by the way, see if I have anything better than this. Alright. Not really. I can use Radagons. If he hits me, I'm probably dead anyway, so it doesn't matter that, you know, my resistances are going to be lower. That's one of the side effects of that. I'm not using an incantation, I'm using a spell. So, yeah. Alright. I might do just a tad more damage, maybe? Using Radagon, Scar Seal. Alright. I am using the best possible staff for this particular spell. The Meteorite staff is good for all the gravity spells. And Rock Sling is a gravity spell. Here we go again. Focus. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Unlock. And haul butt. I did 400 damage. Did you guys notice that? Probably did a little bit of extra damage because of the Scar Seal. That's pretty interesting. Alright, so don't get me wrong. If you're watching and you're thinking, I don't know, Curtis, it's kind of a boring way to play, fair enough. You go charge that guy, man. Go do it. You can do it. My son does it. You know, it's a thing. What I'll tell you is that if you watch, I'm going to show you ways, not just with this fight, to watch the behavior of the enemy, i.e. what's the AI doing, what's the computer doing. And you kind of start, you know, using your brain rather than your brawn. You start figuring stuff out. And again, a mage is not a frontline fighter. He's not meant to have heavy armor and a shield and, you know, really go in there and bash. Now, if you're a spell sword, which is kind of like a guy using spells in a very frontline tanky kind of way, that's different. But I'm a true mage. True mage, spellcasting, light armor. That's what I'm doing. Alright, I do not see him. But I thought he was still creeping down. There he is. He went way down there looking for me. Okay, as he's creeping on by. He doesn't see me. That's pretty good. I'm going to get ready. Let's not tempt fate. Let's give him a second. Are we in that big a hurry? See, that's the other problem with my son. My son's 14. He's in such a hurry to win. And to get to the next boss, he doesn't enjoy the game. You know, if he fails something, he gets really unhappy, right? So do I. I don't really like to lose. But again, I try to set things up precisely. Like this position is a precise position, pointing in a precise direction. I click, I do my 3 shots, and then I unclick. You know, I don't want to be locked on him when I go to run. So all of those things matter. And I am out of mana. Glad I noticed that. Let's go and power that back up. Ready? 3 shots in. 1, 2, and 3. Not much damage. Alright, he dodged me. He kind of slid to the side. I only did 200 damage on that last shot. It's going to be hard for me to win if I can't do more damage than that. I might ease up just a fraction and see if that helps. Just a little bit. So the analysis of the fight is really what matters. You know, I'm watching this thing, I'm trying to figure out, do I have enough mana to get through the fight? Because this guy's got a crap ton of hit points. I mean, he's so freaking big and powerful, and his damage is incredible. He's just slow. When I say slow, as long as he's not making a charge, he kind of stands there and lumbers along. Alright, let's see what's going on here. He's kind of eyeballing me here. Let's see if I can, maybe I can still get past him a little bit. Does he see me? Is he looking at me? Look at there, he's not even looking at me. Pretty cool. I guess I'm not in his radar, you know. Maybe he's nearsighted, right? Like, dude can't see long range, but he can read number 5 font in a book, right? All right. I wonder if he's already back. He's back. Pretty cool. Alright, let's double check. Yep, we don't want him stabbing us. That's always uncomfortable when you're halfway through, or a third of the way through the fight. So I was a little bit shy last time. Let's kind of... Whoop. That should still work. Alright, I'm going to give this thing 3 shots and 1, 2, Blink. 654. That was a great hit. I must have got a critical. Maybe hit him in the face or something. Now again, if I thought I could stun him, I'd take the time and I'd try to make a 4th shot. I really would. But I don't think I can stun him. So you guys are like, Curtis, really? Does it matter that you were, you know, a marginal amount forward? Let's see what he's going to do here. He might try that breath weapon, that roar attack at me. He's going right over where I hide, so I'm definitely going to wait a second. Alright, he's creeping, crawling, creeping back. Keep an eye on him. By the way, if you lock onto him, you can't do this as easily. You know, you're not, you know, when you lock onto the enemy, you're kind of supposed to be really focused on him, right? I try to scan. I can move my guy a little bit better not locked on. In order to hit him with a spell, you gotta log on. I mean, that's part of it. But I quickly get unlocked in order to make my attack. Alright, he got frustrated. He turned around. He's like, man, this guy keeps hitting me. You know, if he can hit me in the face with a rock, you know, I hate this guy. I hope that I can freaking stab him with this sword, or split him in two with my axe, or stomp on him or something. He really doesn't like me. I can't say I blame him. If I were in his shoes, I'd want to kill me also. But I'm not. I'm in my shoes, so he must die. We must get him. He is a bad guy. So we were stopping about here, but we're kind of going to ease up to about there. I don't know why that matters, but it seems to be working. Walk on. Right, check mana. I think I can make 3 shots. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm out. I'm just going to leave. I did not have enough mana for the 3rd shot. Not a problem. Sometimes that happens. Let's go ahead and drink on the way. Chunk. I got 4 mana potions plus I'm full right now. Whoop! Did you see him try to shoot that freaking roar at me? I think he was out of range, but also I dodged at the last second. Now look at him, he's right over there where I was. So again, it's not like he's completely stupid, but the AI is more random than for him to go there. It's just a little bit random. Maybe it's setting him with that 3rd shot. But we watch his behavior, and there he goes. He's heading back. He's gonna chill for a minute. I'm gonna turn on ESPN. He's gonna watch the ball game. You know, grabbing himself a soda and some nachos, whatever it is that gargoyles do in their off time. Who really knows? Maybe he's gonna watch the Gargoyle Olympics or something, right? All right, guys, I'm messing with you. There is no Gargoyle Olympics. These guys are enchanted beasts and programmed by magic to guard a certain place. That's what gargoyles do. And in this case, he's guarding that walkway. Probably for the beast clergyman, who I've been giving death root to, and that should be my friend. But if I walk in front of him, he follows orders and just tries to kill me. Which is why I walk behind him and set up my shots, and I freaking chunk his life. Here we go, let's chunk him. And 1, 2, 3, and click. Oh, I unclicked early. My 3rd shot went the wrong way. That's weird. That's never happened before. Very strange. I was a hair early when I unlocked, and my freaking 3rd shot, man. Dang it. Just wasted it. Alright, see where he's at. Pretty safe for us to come back. He is about 50% life, so I think I can get him. I think I'll have enough FP. If not, I'm gonna have to do something stupid like hit him with daggers, you know, throwing knives or something ridiculous. I do have a few fire pots. I think he's largely immune to fire. We'll see. If I end up needing a fire pot, you know, so be it. So for those of you that are thinking, you know what about your other spells? Well, this one consumes a lot of mana compared to this one and does literally no additional damage. So it's for hitting smaller creatures in wide arc. This one is really good on conservation. It's like 7 FP. It's really good, but it doesn't hit hard. So I want the rock sling because it does hit hard. Plus, because of my staff, it has kind of a bonus damage to it. It does a little bit better damage than it normally would. So, I'll try it from here. This might work. 3 shots. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to boogie out of there. 545, not bad. So is it just me, or is the third shot really doing extra damage? That's kind of why I didn't want to miss that last time. I'm kind of mad about that. It's not exactly a chain. So with a sword or a twin blade or something, if you do the whole chain attack, you hit 3 times or 4 times or 5 times, then the final attack does more damage in most cases. This isn't exactly the same thing with a spell. There's kind of a delay between each shot. It's not like that I'm chaining. It's not like a combo. It's not like the jab cross, hook uppercut boxing combo. It's just one shot, and then one shot, and one shot. And it does launch to 3 boulders, which kind of helps. So you may have noticed that if I hit him with all 3 of those boulders, it definitely does more damage. If I hit him with just 2, it doesn't. Ooh, he is not back yet. That is uncomfortable for me. I'm going to zip on back here and hide for a moment. There he is. By the way, some of you younger folks out there that might be watching this, y'all are thinking, dude, just hit, he's got his back to you now. Go ahead and go get him. No, that is death. So once he's alert, he responds way quicker than when he's kind of in his passive mode. How do I know that? I tried it. All right, and I've learned. It's wisdom. Wisdom is learning from your mistakes, which is why we experimented with this guy the first few go-rounds here. There we go. Face. Do I have enough mana to get 3 attacks? Maybe not. We're going to go 1, 2, and not enough. Oh, should have enough. And I got 545. That was sweet. The reason I had enough mana is because remember I did a 2-shot that last time. I didn't make the 3rd shot this go round. I ran out of mana. How did I do the 2-shot? I don't know why I did the 2-shot. Just weird. I didn't fill my bar all the way up. It's kind of weird. By the way, you like the music? Dun, 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 dun. It gets real intense whenever the bad guy's looking for you. You can tell a lot by music in the in almost any video game. By the way, also, as far back as I can remember, the movie Jaws about the big shark, right? It was eating people. Dun-it, 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 dun-it. And this movie, da-da-da, the music kept speeding up. Kind of gives you an indication that something bad's about to happen. It builds suspense and intensity for sure. Alright, oh, is he back? Oh, he's just getting back. And he probably moved a fraction of well, just a minute too early. Probably should have waited, but I'm alive, that's all that matters. Alright, let's take the angle, let's take a look. So he's doing pretty good. I got my mana back, I'm ready to make some hits. Here we go, and 1, 2, 3. Oh, but if you guys are watching him and not me, you might notice that he just takes kind of a wild swing. It's kind of like, you get stung by a bee and you swat at it. You're not even sure exactly what it is. Maybe it's an instinctive kind of a reaction. I'm wondering if that's what he's doing, if he's kind of just taking a wild swat. Alright, so you see those boulders kind of crumbling apart? Yeah, he's way over there, which is weird. He is zooming back. He's on his way back to his spot. So there are obviously better ways to get runes. If you guys are thinking, oh, Curtis, this is taking so long, you know what? It's okay that you're not as patient as I am. That's totally okay. You got your own gameplay style. That's cool. But if you're sticking with me and you're kind of wondering, can I pull this trick off consistently over and over and over again? Is it really that reliable? You're going to see that I should ultimately be victorious. But the time spent going back and forth, building this video, the whole 9 yards, the time spent, you know, you could have went and farmed some runes somewhere else. You could have. But I want this guy's gear. And if you want his gear, you got to kill him. Right? He ain't giving it to you. You can't buy it on eBay. So, you might be thinking, but you can't use an axe. You're a mage. I didn't say I was going to use it. I just want it. Right? I want it. I want that axe, and I want his twin blade. He's got a twin blade. Looks like he's got a regular sword. I was thinking he had a twin blade. Let's do 3 shots. Ready? And 1, 2, 3. And I missed. No, I did miss. I got 327. Alright, it's not a great shot. He must have moved a little bit or something. One of those boulders did not hit him, did not connect. Music is so funny. Hear those trills in the background? The stringed instruments, they're really strumming away there at a frenzied pace. You're gonna die, you're gonna die, you're gonna die. And I'm thinking, no, I'm not, no, I'm not, no, I'm not. Alright. Observe from a slightly covered and concealed position. Be prepared to haul balls. By the way, if you go that way, it's death, just so you know. How do I know? A couple times I tried to fight him over here amongst this rubble and fell off. Done that before. Yeah, he put his axe back. He's heading back to his little perch. I think I've got one iteration of Rock Sling left. We'll get these 3 shots in. He doesn't seem to be moving. I can see he's still. He's in his chill mode. Alright. 3 shots. 1, 2, 3, and I'm out. I ran out that time. I didn't run out last time. I had exactly enough. That's kind of weird. Crazy man. Telling me I gotta run away, man. Run. Run, fool, run. I have 3 potions left. Oh, look at him. He's over there to the left again. Alright, he's got bored. He's turned away. Let's head back to our spot. Oh, and he moved back forward. How about that? So he backed away, moved forward. He's kind of like maybe trying to draw me in. Hopefully, dude will follow me, get off the stupid fast horse. If it wasn't for that horse, I'd catch him and freaking eviscerate him. There he goes. He's bored. He's bored. Go back to my nachos. Everybody loves nachos. Nachos are amazing. It looks like he's still. You see that he's still. Let's reset. I'm going to inch forward just a little. Don't know if that's going to make any huge difference, but who knows. 3 shots. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, I got 545. That was a good shot that 3rd round. The music does get a little repetitive, but look how low his life is. Guys, if you're watching me, you're like, dude, I think you're going to do this. I'm tired. I can't stand watching you run back and forth. It's killing me. You know what? You're going to find yourself in a position if you decide to fight this guy where you're like, should I use that guy's slow trick? You know, should I do that? I think I'm going to run in and I'm going to hit him with a sword. I want you to make your video and post it. Unedited. This mine's unedited. You saw me die, what, twice? There he is. Coming out of the freaking corner there. So yeah, if you guys do me a favor, go to my YouTube channel and post your video of this fight. I'd love to see how you guys are doing it. Your way is probably better than mine if you're willing to post it. But if you're not willing to post it, maybe, just maybe, you guys should give this consideration. Try this slightly long game, right? It's the long game. Everybody wants a sprint. Most things in life are a marathon. You know what I'm saying? Three shots. 1, 2, 3. He's just got a fraction of his life left. I should be able to kill him this next round. And if you guys have stuck with me, man, you guys are awesome. If you've stuck with me this long, let me ask you a favor. I built this video so good people like you could see kind of how strategy works in video games, but also, of course, across the board, even in self-defense, even in your military experience and law enforcement experience, right? Go ahead and subscribe. Do that, man. Go to my page. Smack Nuts Game Guru is the name of my page. It's supposed to be funny. You know, guys, even here I am in my 50s. Yeah, I'm an older guy. And I own a business. And this is kind of what I'm doing when the business is slow. Right? There's a couple of hours each day where the business just, we're doing not a whole lot. So I named my Borderlands character, who's a psycho, I named him Smack Nuts because guys are always hitting each other in the groin. They think it's funny. You smack somebody in the balls and they crumple over, no matter how big they are. Right? You get them. So I thought that'd be a funny name. So go to Smack Nuts Game Guru and I want you to subscribe. Then go ahead and click that little brass bell, right? The notifications bell. Oop. I think I may have gone too far. That way you can get my notifications for any additional... Why is he doing that? It's like my joystick suddenly got more sensitive. So you guys can get my notifications. You'll know when I post any new videos. So this should be it. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to fire 3 shots. And I'm going to run. If he's not dead, I'll come back. Don't take anything for granted. 1, 2. He's dead. Enemy fell. Victory goes to Arctos. So I got Gargoyle's Black Blade and the Gargoyle's Black Halberd. I wanted those things to add to my collection. And I'm going to jump off and I'm going to do a little dance, do a little teabagging on him. Alright guys, hey, my name's Curtis Robinson. This is the coolest mage of all time. His name is Arctos. If you like our casual gaming style and you like the commentary, if you like learning how to use these strategies, tips, and tricks, please subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.